Subscribe to this channel.
Welcome to Underestimated Voices podcast, where we keep things raw, real, and empowering.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Underestimated Voices podcast, a podcast where we keep all things real, raw, and empowering. I am your host, Wetse, and today's episode is deeply personal and important. You know, September is Suicidal Prevention Month. I think on the 10th of September, that should be the actual day, a few days from now. So I feel it's time to speak life, hope, and truth into places where silence has been too heavy. So today's episode is for anyone who has ever felt like giving up, for anyone who has wondered if the world would be better without them. I want you to know, Muntwanga, that from the start, from the beginning, kuyambirira chabe, your life matters. You are not a burden, you are a blessing. You must know that you are not too much, you are not alone. Ndiwe daddy so by awake. So as I did my research, my Google and everything about suicidal and all that, you know, I came to understand one thing. Suicide is not wanting to die. It's about wanting the pain to stop. Anxiety, panic, depression, they make the silence much heavier. Sometimes you can be surrounded by so many people and still feel invisible. Sometimes you can be smiling like this on the outside, well, fighting battles no one else can see. I've been in those spaces where the weight of life made me feel kusuriwa, unseen, unvaluable, unheard. I think I've shared on how stammering has really affected my life here and there. Maybe you have too. I don't know your story, but maybe you've been in those shoes. And maybe right now you're thinking, I don't want to die. I just don't want to hate anymore. I want the pain to go away. If that's you, let me tell you, the pain is real. For Baba, I can be honest. Yes, it can be there. But one thing that you should know is that it's not permanent. You are still here for a reason. You know, I want us to be clear on this. You are not a burden, as I said earlier. You are a blessing. Sometimes the mind, there's always that voice, it keeps on telling us that we are too much, we are too broken. Remember what that guy did, the one that bought you pizza, but as you know, he raped you. You're not worthy. You are unclean. You know, all sorts of kind of thoughts. But the truth is this: you are someone's reason to smile. You are someone's reason to hope. You are part of someone's story in ways you may not even realize. You know, we impact people differently. You know, there are people that will just see you maybe in church, and people are going to join that church just because you are there. You might not even know it, but you find that people just, you know, if they see you, they get motivated, even if you've got a dozen of skeletons. So you must have that at the back of your mind. So if you are listening to me right now, if you are watching me right now, or you have heard it from someone right now and carrying silence, let me remind you, Montwanga. First, kumbukise, your life is not measured by your struggles. It's measured by your resilience, kupirira, by your courage to stay, by the little actions of holding on when everything in you wants to let go. Your story is still unfolding, and the chapter you are in right now is not the end. You know, We've got 4 months remaining. Things might be rough, but just hold on. I know the pain may be too much, but you just need to hold on and keep fighting. Be resilient, munhu wanga. So you might ask, what can we do? First, if you are hurting, ngati upita mvovava, upita mzovava, or you are going through a lot, or a lot is going through you, or you are about to go through a lot, don't let shame keep you in silence. Speak out, munhu wanga. Don't let shame keep you in silence. Speak out. For example, as I said, if you are raped, don't keep on holding it. Or maybe if you're defiled, don't keep holding on to it. Stop meditating upon your problems. Share it with someone, whether it's a friend, a counselor, and a family member. Speak. When you speak out, you release some certain energy out. Let someone in your space. I know people may gossip and all that, but there's always someone genuinely that would listen to you. And if you are someone who isn't struggling, then be that safe space for another person. Sometimes a kind word, a listening ear, or even just your presence can be a life-saving tool, can save someone's life from going into depression or even thinking suicidal. Kindness is free. Swadipirisa. Be kind, but its impact is priceless. Have you ever been kind to someone? Then just check it. Okay, if I wasn't kind, this person could have been buried by now, or this person could have gone astray. Be kind. Be kind. We don't always know what people are carrying, but I promise you this: showing compassion, chifundo, being in a safe place could be the exact thing that pulls someone back from the edge. As I wrap up, as I conclude, I want you to say this again. You are not too much, you are just too powerful. As I wrap up, as I close up, I just want to say this. You are not too much, you are just too powerful for the wrong crowd. You are not a burden, you are a blessing. You are worthy of love, full of love. You are worthy of being treated like a baby, such kind of things. You are worthy of healing as well. You need to heal from that heartbreak. You need to heal from that defilement. You need to heal from that rape situation. You need to heal from that scamming scandal. So different areas where you are hurting right now and you are worthy of hope. Things are going to change. Things are going to be better. Don't hold on to bitterness. Let go. I know it might be hard, but pain is not permanent. It's temporal. It will pass. So let's remind each other that life is still worth living. By God's grace, we are in over 65 countries. Last time I checked. You need to seek professional help. This podcast might be here to encourage you and also strengthen you, but you need professional help. You need to speak to someone. Please find the suicidal prevention hotline in your country. Someone will listen to you. Thank you so much for joining me on the Underestimated Voices podcast. I've been your host, Whitson, and we're trying to visualize the podcast. So if you see us doing audio this week, video next week, we're trying to transition to be doing both. We live in a visual world. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and all our socials. Leave us your ratings, your comments, your feedback so that we know how this is impacting you. So thank you so much. May God bless you. And remember to share. Sharing is caring. Be a blessing to someone, and always be real, and be empowered. And remember, stay strong because better days are coming. May God bless you. Bye-bye.
Are you going through dark times? Don't